Yeah, Celestial Protocol, whatever you call it. Definitely prefer that over a remake of Dead Space. Because I've already played Dead Space. It's not like the Dead Space won't be good, because it will be. Dead Space 1 really, really good experience, but it's the same experience, except just updated visually. So, it doesn't really grab me. I really don't want to go over there. It's miles away. Oh, them gens are so far away. Did no one spawn here, really? Gonna check one more time. We've just been sneaky. The Scourge. Boom. Get off me bloody gen. Oh. Alright, 2. Okay. Where the fuck are these people? Yeah, they left that. Like, it could be over there, but that's really far away. I don't care about that, Jun. Care about these 4-ish. Let me guess, you're back here again? No, okay. Are they high? They are indeed. They are indeed. Okay, we hit that one. I refuse to believe the whole team's on that one gen. Okay, one's here now. So now I've pushed away. Is it all of us someone magically behind here with a free gem? Who's being like ultra patient or no? Like back here? Yep, they are. Of course they are. That's the guy we needed to find. Now we can move. The guy was like waiting for minutes on end. Just so I'd move so we could finish the free gem. Nice. Okay, maybe jump. You had 0 sound. Maybe jump, lad. Nice. Looks like they're behind again, so it weren't just him. Okay, 1 and... what were the other one? Nope, they went behind again. 1 and 2. Is it the exact one they need to be on? It is. Yep. Nice. Didn't know which way I would come in. Very nice. You have 0 sound, lad. Like, you legit have 0 sound. You were running towards me there and I couldn't hear you. Alright. One's death hook. Pop. I don't know how they keep tapping that. Oh, there she is. Hopefully she didn't shift W. She did ish, not massively. Okay, went back on as well, that's good. Went back to the free gen, I like that. Means that we can chase her and pressure the gens, this is exactly what we want. Get a bad orangey in that room. Yeah, they're on that gen in the middle now. Very nice. Get a Scourge as well, even nicer. Can walk past here to see if anyone's there. I think they're in the middle one. Get barely on. Got a really, really strong forge in here. Hit both of them. Perfect timing that. So we're looking for one. Not you. I guess that's fine. Oh, sorry, 2. We're looking for 1 and 2. He's healed again. Okay, that's 4. Nice, that's gonna be a 15% on top. Pop. So 1 and 2 are on Death Hook. We've got a really strong forge in. Ran back in here. Interesting. Another 15% on top of the 8%, on top of the 10%. So we downed him, which will have done 8% regression on all gens around us. We put him on here, which is going to do 15% on the closest done gen. We've got all the gens really close together as well. There she is. So now we've got another defog. So we've got 1, 2, and 4 who we can look for. I saw him. Very sneaky. She's going to try and shift W to waste my time so they can rush the gen behind me. Holy fuck, she got so much distance. She's got way too much. I don't even know how she got so much distance. She's a fucking other side of the map. Okay, him putting that pallet down slowed him down. That's really good for us. Another 8%. Every single gen is on any progression around that will take 8%, not just one. So if you have 4 gens around you like this, I'm doing 8 times 4 regression on top of 15. So I'm doing, what is that? 32%, 47% regression on a down. 47% regression on a down. Yeah, now the hub breaks, so I don't get it anymore, yeah. So it gets rid of my perk as well. Another 8%. You know what? We actually don't need another 15. I think they're all on 0 still. We're just gonna kill him. Purple, are you talking about killers playing efficiently? Or are you talking about survivors teabagging and shit? Oof, just missed. So I was I had a feeling, yeah. It's always that side. The thing is, Purple, where is the confusion that these people teabagging or clicking, whatever you want to say, like, why is it confusing that people get irritated by it? Not everyone, but why is it confusing that some people get irritated when the whole use of it is to irritate? Like, the reason people do it is to annoy, and you're like, oi, don't be annoyed. It's like, well, that's why they do it. They wouldn't do it if you didn't get annoyed. That's the whole point. Like, it's designed to frustrate or annoy. That's its whole reason. Unless you're maybe teabagging another teammate to try and get them to heal you or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like saying, oi, this thing, what people are doing to annoy you, don't be annoyed of it. Even though that's the sole purpose why they're doing it. It's weird. I thought you were talking about the, you know, killers trying to win the game. Or people get mad at. You've got no issue tunneling camping a teabagger. Well, there you go. Case in point. Case in point, sorry. That's what I mean. They do it for a reaction. That's the whole point of doing it. And case in point right there, right? You're showing that it is influencing a reaction, a negative one, because that's what it is trying to influence. I don't understand how people seem to be like, "Oi, this thing, what's trying to create a negative reaction, you shouldn't create a negative reaction from it, even though its whole purpose is to do that." I don't get it. But ideally, you should just ignore it. But what they want is a negative reaction a lot of times, yeah. Sole purpose of it. Am I wrong? I would say there's some outliers out there who'll teabag not for a negative reaction and not to, you know, taunt and whatever. But I would say the majority of people teabag are doing it for a negative reaction, no? Also, what that person is saying is blaming the target for attempted toxic behavior for reacting and defending the person who's trying to be... Yeah, kind of. But I'm just kind of breaking it down without any of that and just saying like you could change it into a different thing, couldn't you? You could be like, put it into a different scenario. So, I want to say, kind of a scenario could you put it into? You could put it into any scenario, right? Where one person's doing something to cause a response that they want, but then you're like, don't do that response, even though that's the main want from it. If you choose not to be annoyed by it, then it's not getting a reaction they are hoping for. Exactly, a reaction they are hoping for. Yes, you are right. If you choose not to be annoyed by it, you are right. That will not be the reaction they want when doing it. You see? They want that reaction. But you are right, yeah. Anyway, GG's to these. That was quite difficult. I had to get that 4-gen. Once I had that 4-gen, it was GG's though, pretty much. No, Big Daddy. It isn't. It's pretty much forced on you when they play efficient. So it's not the same. It'd be like a strategy you need to do to win in a video game. She started to be with people who teabag, then you talk. In those scenes who don't teabag. I say thank you. Recognize it. Yeah. Not all teabags will be designed.